Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Shadows of Undrentide. So we're heading into the Crypt Tower first this episode. You definitely want to get a negative energy protection up, if you have one, because the first floor, alright, there's traps everywhere. And these coffins constantly spawn undead called Disturbed. Yeah, see, there's a lot of traps in here, and the majority of them are negative energy traps. I'm going to use the second one. I think I've now caught all of them. Okay, so the Disturbed will continuously spawn. Destroying each sarcophagus gives you 100 XP, and of course prevents... I didn't get all the traps. And will of course prevent them from spawning. They themselves are, like, slightly weaker zombies, I believe, than regular. This place is a infinite experience grab point if you want to sit here and kill them forever. And some of the sarcophaguses drop items as well. Okay, I think that's all of them. So let's see what happens if I try to turn these things. Okay, it does obliterate them. Good, the Crypt Tower is just loaded to the teeth with undead. They're everywhere. Okay. I think that's everyone. Lots of rusted and rotten equipment as well. This level, if you don't disable those traps, is much, much worse. Most of them are negative energy burst traps, and they can knock your levels and strength down, like a lot, as you go on fighting. Armor of Command. That's some decent armor. Alright, so you see that loot over there with the glow on it. One of the sarcophaguses, as far as I can tell, a random one, will be chosen to have that glow. That's the key you need to leave the level. So you can't just bypass the whole thing. You must at least destroy the sarcophagus that's got the key in it. But it does not seem to have any consistency as to which sarcophagus is the one that needs to be destroyed. Okay, second level, I believe, is the Burning Men. Yes. So there's these invincible dudes. I think they're invincible. I can't kill them with physical damage, ever. And that doesn't kill them. They don't really attack you. They just kind of waltz around. There's lots of rusted and destroyed gear on the ground, and then a little bit of real stuff. There's a mithril shield there. This dagger is real, and then there's, I think, a two-bladed sword somewhere that's a real weapon. Everything else is rusted or rotten and just garbage, but, you know, worth money, so I take it. And I think if I just try to wail on these guys... Yeah, they take damage, but I don't think they ever actually die. They just keep on living. What happens if I try to, let me try some stuff here. So, we'll go with a resurrection. Nothing. I don't even know if that actually hurts undead. Yeah, no. I really don't think there's a way to kill them at all. They're just kind of always here, reciting various sins that they've committed. Oh, there's some real equipment. That shadow rope there, that's a real piece of equipment. Sorry, I was quiet most of that time. It is kind of an annoying little slog to get through all of this stuff. Okay, and then you just pull this lever and it should open the exit. I think. Yeah, and then I'll just walk out. So, next level is the maze. It's not really a maze. It's just a room with a lot of changing walls. I hate this place. So they change every so often, but fortunately you can break the walls down if you want to. You can also attack them through it. And there's all kinds of side rooms. So the first thing I do is just try to make my way to the end of the room itself. That way I can kill what's guarding the exit and have the whole big open area cleared. It's not actually open, it's ironically unopen. If you couldn't break these walls, the place would be, like, infinitely more annoying. And of course, they'll respawn, which is always annoying, but you just bash them down again. Oh, what the? No, I didn't want to take that off. Okay. I'm just trying to clear up a little room here. Good enough. Of course. Alright, there's the bone golem. I have better plans for him. Oh, that wall's already gone. Alright, I should just be able to hurl one of these at him, and I don't think there's anything he can do to stop it. Unless he makes his save, and he didn't. Awesome. I'm not even gonna break this down, I'm just gonna obliterate him. Okay. So that's the open area cleared. These side areas are all kind of weird. So I think, yeah, this is a sarcophagus room. Some of these coffins will attack you, or will create creatures that will attack you. Some of them don't. So I see there's a specter from that one. It seems totally random which ones do what. Vampires are a pretty common find. And they consume the sarcophagus when they appear as well. Very strange deal. Oh, whoa, and that specter had some remains on it. There we go. I'll see if this guy drops something. He did. I think this is basically the same thing. It's a Revenant instead, but a Revenant's not particularly more threatening. As I recall, these little single rooms have bone golems in them. Yep. Did I just get 100 experience for opening the door? I'm not sure what I got that for. Oh, typical. Alright, now we got our last little loot room. Some of these things will spawn enemies as well. Nymph Cloak +4. Is that better than mine? No, I got +5. Pretty good, though. Okay, I don't know if he'll drop anything either. He does! So, that's that side done. Now we'll go to the other. Lower-end PCs, by the way, this whole area will glitch out. So if you're having trouble rendering this entire mess of a place because of all the stupid moving walls and smoke particles, I suggest you just up and leave. This place has the names of various developers or contributors or something. And then the skeleton can talk to you about some things, but it's nothing really important. It's just an Easter egg that's worth some XP. And has a not rusted greatsword. I don't think the ones that get up from the bone piles drop anything ever. Got another bone golem here. Or not. And then the last room. So you can sit on these thrones, and they can do various effects to you, some beneficial, some not beneficial. Experiment as you will, there's nothing really important to them. Except, hold on, I think one of them might give you like 100 XP or something for sitting the first time. That's a harm spell. I can't remember. Whatever, I'm moving on. Alright, now we're reaching the Dead Winds room. Okay, the Dead Wind, I believe, is completely invulnerable in this state, yes. The Greater Wind Zombie is pretty powerful, as far as these Wind Zombies go. Just start killing off his minions at the start of this. I think I might just be able to turn all of these guys. Yeah. And then once the big green circle around him disappears, I think that's when he becomes vulnerable. There we go. And it's done. It's pretty much the weakest of the winds. Well, actually, you don't even fight the Dark Wind. This one can just animate dead at level 10. Alright, and then there's some loot around this area as well. And I think that's it. Yes, let's head back to Ashtara. I can sell this stuff. The last tower has one of the most annoying areas in everything, ever, that I've got to go through. I hate it so much. Picked up some extra bolts. There we go. So, now we head over to the western section with the Arcanist Tower. So the Arcanist has those shadow portals I mentioned last episode. You have to traverse both the Shadow Realm and this realm. And you can only go between the portals when you have Shadow Pearls, which you get from killing off the Shadowvar guys that are coming through the portals. It's a whole mess. I'm going to try to sprint my way through it as fast as humanly possible, because I hate it. I do not have fun with it. You can talk to this weird rat thing, and it has, like, some lore, and I don't know why there's a fire elemental in here, but I never cared much. You get the most from just killing them, frankly. Okay. Not that. So let's get some sleep, and then I'm gonna go running up there to go after them. I'll have to use a true sight, because their mages like to throw down darkness spells, since they are creatures of shadow. True sight will let me see them through that. There's a book called The Poetry of Daggett Filth, and I'm pretty sure that was the name of the rat. But I don't know what his purpose is. I don't know if he's like a mage that transformed himself, or if it's a familiar, or what that thing is. But I never waste any time on it. It's worth a little XP, so I always just kill it. I'll use that, just in case. Okay, let's go. So, we'll kill this gaggle. The enemies just, like, perpetually respawn, too. Oh, no, attack him. There we go. Which works out pretty... Oh, what do you know? Which works out pretty well because you can't get through their portals without killing them and taking the pearls off of them. Let's... Right, Firestorm, right? That's what I was going to take last time. I'll take another Storm of Vengeance. The rest of that's all like summoning and transforming yourself or buffing yourself with things I don't need. Might as well just stack up on attack magic. So portals spawn at the end of these various walkways. Bad guys will spawn. You can kill them for more pearls. The pearls are worth money if you want to sell them. Otherwise, their only application is to let you traverse these things. Of course, picking up anything underneath these shadow portals is a nightmare. I think you can just see it like this, right? Yeah, I can see the remains there. Grab them. Let's just... It disappeared. Ignore the various other magical effects going on around you. They don't matter. So, the Shadowvar in this realm don't drop pearls. They're just worth some XP. And they're pretty much exclusively spellcasters of one kind or another. Alright, so it's a good thing I have negative energy protection, because they can't touch me with that. They're not even trying to use darkness. So I'm just kind of randomly stumbling around. I never memorized the path to get out of this place. I just moved as fast as I could. So this will be somewhat annoying. And somewhat random. And yeah, if I leave this portal and then come back here to this room, these guys will be respawned. They never stop. That's the other annoying thing. It's unsatisfying to go through because it never ends. I guess you could technically experience trap them as well and just keep on gaining more experience for killing the same guys over and over again. Yeah, I think we just looped back down. Maybe not, we'll see. Some of the loot in their world is worth more stuff, too. So what does this thing do to them? I see that like weird thing go up above their head whenever it goes off, but it doesn't seem to have any strange effects. I think I have one more pearl. Then I'll have to kill some more if I want to move again. That's what you love to see. There's some weapon racks here I can loot. They got all kinds of fancy stuff on them. That one doesn't. How does stuff rust in here? Where's the water? So I don't know, will this bring me to the end? Oh, I'm right at the end. That's freaking awesome. I just accidentally stumbled my way here. Cool. Well, everyone can die now. And they'll all drop their shadow gems, so I can just get more money. Feel free to wander your way through this maze if you want to. I will not, ever. Again. Tried it once. The navigation is just confusing as all get out. Okay, so now, when you open this door, you'll see the Shadow Lich capturing the Dark Wind. The Shadow Lich is the creator of the Dark Wind, at least he was in life. He's a lich who dwelt in the realm of shadow for so long that he basically melded with it. I don't know why he had to chase that thing down and grab it. You'd think he would have done that ages ago if he really wanted it. Unless something has just now reawoken it. And I guess Herodias is trying to raise the city, but... Were all the winds and stuff in the city just not even in existence until Herodias showed up? Oh, there goes a darkness spell. Can't get through this lightning until you have the dead wind. And of course, you can't just travel between the dark realm and the normal realm with impunity, because you're not part of it, like the rest of them are. But what you can do is go into the mage's former laboratory and find what he used to traverse into the Shadow Realm the very first time. Which is this right here. So the door, you get a bunch of XP for picking it up, and I don't think you can drop it. Because it's important later. Yeah, and then you can just, like, use this here, and it'll conjure up a door. And this will take you... Whoa, what did I just do? There we go. Take you right to them. So the Shadow Lich is pretty dangerous. I'll definitely want to keep my wits about me. Throw up a Death Ward. I'm going to try to get in there and rain just, you know, pure hell and fury on them. Let's just try it out with this one first. Okay, that killed the majority of them. Let's kill the Lich. Oh, wow. That Lich does not have hit points. He was worth 110 experience, though, which is more than basically everything else I've killed in this entire campaign. Oh, well, Firestorm wiped out his cronies pretty fast. Elixir of Horus Ray lets you use a Sunbeam once. I can do that whenever I want. And we have the Robe of Vecna and the Dark Wind. Okay. So now if you leave this door, you head out back to where you were, and then if I go back in, and then go back over here, you'll find a shadowy servant. He's the only one who's still around that's okay serving you. The others don't like you. But him and the guards at this here Shadow Estate, they're okay with me. You can kill him if you want. And then he has some shadow wares. You get XP for just meeting him. And you can sell him stuff, but he has about the worst prices you could get. He's just here in case you have no other choice, or you want some interesting gear. Like the Lich Lyrics. Which I think, yeah, it's a Horrid Wilting Blast. Unlimited uses a day. And that's a really powerful object. You could just keep on throwing those out at people. And Horrid Wilting is immensely powerful. Of course, the only issue is you have to play a bard and then actually get to that. But yeah, that's a thing. So now I have a portable shop. And I think I just dismiss the door. And it'll leave. And now we're back. So I'm going to want to sell to Arishaka the last time that I can, because after you enter the Temple of the Winds, the way behind you closes, and you cannot exit it again. So you want to extract what little money out of this dude you can, while you can. Wait a minute. 49 for a Ring of Insight. $76. Oh, this price is way better. Somehow, this is the first time I have ever seen the price here be better than anything. This is also a portable safe place to sleep, because you can just open it and then rest here and leave whenever you want to. Which is pretty cool. I like having things like that that you can just carry around. I always thought the idea of that was just awesome. I wonder what happens if you try to use a portable door inside the Shadow World. That's what I thought. It'll say that if you're on like an incline or if it's in a place that the door won't fit and stuff as well. So if you ever get that message in the normal world, that's usually because you just have to move and then put it somewhere else. Not because it can't be placed there. Okay, so let's finish up the Temple of the Winds then. And then the 3 winds are now finished. They'll barrel their way down. Okay, and then it auto-saves you right after. You can take the winds back with their special little abilities you could cast whenever you want. I always keep them around just because it's kind of cool to have these like ancient, powerful, magical artifact type things just like in your bag with you. Okay, and then there's 2 more levels to go through up above. Annoying, sluggish levels as well. And then Herodias. After which Ashtar will die and the adventure will end. So, I think 1 more episode and we'll be done. And then it'll just be Hordes of the Underdark. The next one is going to take a while. It might take longer than a regular episode just because of how much stuff you have to go through. But, maybe not. We'll see. It's only 2 levels. And the first one doesn't take that long. It's really the second one that takes forever. But I want to get that done then so that I don't ever have to... I don't have to go through it again. Or for any longer or anything like that. I just want to be done with this because the end of Shadows of Undrentide, like I said, it's exhausting. Alright, but that's it for this one. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.